not feel my feet. Right, okay, well, I'll worry about that when I get there. Boom, boom, yep, good, right. Wish me luck. Good luck. If not, you get to climb it again.
This is the Quarrymen. It's a 5C at Horseshoe Quarry. Basically you start at the bottom and the climbing actually gets a bit better as you go up towards the top. I've done a bit of leading indoors before, but I promised my friend I'd probably try a bit and get into it outdoors. So little by little I'm slowly building up just a bit of confidence getting up the route. So I've started on a 5C, which is way below my pay grade, or should be, and it is a pretty long route though. This one is, I think it was 34 or 36 meters. Practice rope work, so just making sure I could definitely clean a route, practice that over and over and over. I don't want to make any mistakes whilst I'm up there. Horseshoe Quarry definitely takes some helmets, because even I did like 3 or 4 routes, and basically every route we at least a bit of rock ripped off, so there is a bit of shards of rock which come down. So even for your B-layer, definitely get a helmet on. As you can see near the bottom, there is plenty of good footholds, and it's just about keeping that weight on the feet, keep working up. Yeah, there's a little bit of a boulder problem. And you've just basically got to get around this kind of block and over it, and then it moves on into this like really nice slabby area. The main problem is I'm used to bouldering, so I know I don't have the endurance to get up. I can do some really tough pulls on, but only for 3 or 4 moves, so I've got to work on that. Secondly is my general fear of falling, and also my fear of heights. What I did notice outdoors is the clip positions way further apart than what you find indoors. Usually the bolts are just either somewhere where you can clip in, or just before a bit of a crux of a problem, but sometimes it means it can be really run out, so it's just something to be careful of. Bit of slab at the top, I think, is by far the best little bit of climbing on here. It's some nice little holes, and you just got to keep your head and just get through it. And again, the clips are quite far apart, so I know on these sort of routes you're actually probably more dangerous than harder routes, just because there's lots of ledges to catch on, unfortunately, so just make sure you're very careful. Anyway, first major lead outside, so I was dead happy, kept my head. Already got my eye on a nice few routes, a bit higher up in the grades, and hopefully a bit of a path to leading some pretty good stuff by the end of the year.